We did the video of Julio César Chávez completely embarrassing the entire Mexican community with his effort against Jake Paul last weekend. And in the next chapter of You Can't Make This Up, Julio César Chávez is getting deported to Mexico by ICE because of, some alleged activity that also could involve the cartels, things like that. And so, I mean, he should have gotten deported for his performance last week. But if that wasn't bad enough, now we got this going on. Julio, do you have it up, man? Do you have the article just kind of saying what's up with Chavez?
I'm trying to pull it up now. Sorry, man. I
No, you good.
had it right here just a little while ago. So all it basically says right now, it was a tweet that was put out by Homeland Security. It says on July 2nd, ICE arrested Mexican boxer and criminal illegal alien Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. He is now being processed for expedited removal from the United States. This Sinaloa cartel affiliate has an active arrest warrant in Mexico for his involvement in organized crime. Um, so, and it was for, I believe, trafficking of guns,
And
explosives,
explosives.
and explosives. Um, it says here involvement or trafficking firearms, ammunition, and explosives. Sorry. So under the President Trump, no one is above the law, including the world famous athletes. Our message to any cartel affiliates in the U.S. is clear. We will find you and you will face consequences. The day of unchecked cartel violence are over, basically, is what they posted uh, on the whatever it's called now, Twitter or X or whatever they're calling it nowadays. But that's what they posted from the Homeland Security account. And it was just crazy, man. When I heard the story, I remember you mentioned something about it a couple of days after the fight, after we watched the fight. And again, an embarrassing performance by Chavez Jr. I won't get into the details of the fight because if you watched the fight and you saw what it was. So we don't need to get into all that. But as far as this is concerned, man, I was surprised. At first I thought you were joking whenever you sent it to me at first, and you were like, "Hey, Julio Cesar Chavez got arrested," and I was like, oh, "Okay, yeah, for what? Acting stupid out in public again or something?" But then once I read this, and it goes into detail as far as him being supposedly a Sinaloa cartel affiliate, and he's been trafficking not only firearms but ammunition and explosives too. It's one of those things to where it's like, what the hell's going on right now? Like,
It's wild out here, bro.
bro, you're a professional athlete. You make probably millions or thousands at least in the boxing
Millions.
ring. Millions in the boxing ring. What the hell are you doing getting yourself mixed up in stupid shit like this? But I mean, to each their own. Everybody wants to think they're a thug at some point in their life. And I guess he's going through his gangster phase right now to where he's like, yeah, I'm above the law type shit. So I don't know, man.
We do have the video here from Fox 11 LA. Let me go ahead and pull that up.
Go ahead, bro. That is wild.
Do you want me to search? I got my gloves on if you want me to. ¿No tienes algo, zapatos?
No.
¿Pocillos?
Nada.
¿No tienes nada?
Mi celular aquí en la bolsa de atrás.
Aquí has el celular.
A ver.
No tienes nada contigo, ¿no? No. He has pockets in the front of the jacket.
¿El teléfono?
El phone. Right now you're ready, dude. Oh, it's on the
Ay, no le informan a mi abogado lo de cuando ya tengo una orden.
Te vamos a llamar, vamos a dar llamada.
Sí, pero por ejemplo, él no me ayudó a avisar, oye, tienes una orden.
He sounds just like his damn daddy. Sounded exactly like him. Same voice and everything, bro. That's crazy. Again, when you first sent it to me and sent me word of this actual story, I was like, what? Like, I'm thinking he did something just plain
Like
stupid.
it doesn't make any like you would never in
No,
2025 have Chavez Jr. getting arrested for
no,
being involved in cartel activity on your bingo
no,
card. Like
hell no.
that's never gonna be there.
Yeah.
But the way he's reacting, it's one of
Hmm.
two things. Either he's like, I know I ain't got nothing like that on me.
Yep.
Like I didn't do it, so I'm not even gonna stress it. I'm not gonna argue it,
Hmm.
or they got me.
They got
I'm
me.
not gonna incriminate myself any
I mean,
further.
the way
I'm
that
not
he
gonna
sounds,
resist.
yeah, the
But
way
he's
that he
just like,
sounds in the video, I don't. To me, it sounds like that. Like, y'all ain't got shit on me anyway, so I don't. I'm not even worried about it. Like, that's the way he sounds in the video,
hey, he was like,
and
hey,
you can hear him.
y'all don't
Yeah,
call my lawyer when y'all get these orders. Like
yeah.
y'all just
Y'all just gonna pull up on me and just come and get me? Like, what the hell's going on? Like, he sounds like he's a little confused. So, who knows? More to come, I guess, on that. We'll see if
he
there's
know.
any connections. We'll see if there's any connection or correlation with him and the Sinaloa cartel, or if there's really something going on there, or, you know, there's nothing there. I mean, it could be one of two things. I mean, it's not, it isn't past law enforcement, and I'm not talking about all law enforcement here, but, sometimes they do get the wrong guy. Not saying that they're always right. Sometimes they do miscriminate people. So it is what it is.
Sorry, what was that word? I say
Miscriminate
what?
people.
Miscriminate, not
Yeah.
discriminate, but
No,
miscriminate.
whatever.
I
However
mean,
you
if
say it.
there's one thing I've learned in my 42, almost 43 years on this earth,
Not the
is you
earth.
can't trust nobody named Julio Cesar at
Damn.
all in this world. You just can't do it. Can't do it.
Appreciate that, homie. Appreciate
That's
that.
all I'm saying, bro. If he got JC in his initials outside of Christ
Damn.
himself,
Damn.
ain't trust him.
Hey, I plead the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4,
One, two,
5.
three, four.
Fifth.
Fifth. Hey, that's what Chavez better be doing. He better be
Yeah.
pleading all the fifth because these are serious allegations, dog. For
Oh
somebody
yeah.
you said that he's a star athlete. No matter
Yep.
what you want to say about how he performed, right? The
Yep.
fact of the matter is the Mexican community continues to believe in supporting him. And I think most of that is due to the fact that his dad is the pride of Mexican
Oh
boxing.
yeah.
Like Chavez Sr., top 2 or 3 Mexican fighters ever
Of
to
all time.
most
Yeah.
to most Hispanics or Mexicans, right? Like
Yeah.
he's gonna be in your top 2 or 3.
Hmm.
So you want to give credence to what he says when he's out there and he's like, my son's looking good.
Yep.
And if he continues this way, Jake Paul can't win and blah, blah, blah. Then you go out there and you see that dud, right? So he's still supported and beloved, I guess mostly because of the name, right?
Yeah.
You associate that name with greatness
Yep.
and it's a beloved individual. So by proxy, you're living in that shadow, but you're also under that umbrella of, people are going to accept me because of my name.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would cause a situation where he just thinks he's above the law or he thinks he's untouchable or if he thinks that, he's not like the rest of us that has to follow the same rules.
Hmm.
But there's something going on here where there's smoke, there's fire. Now, I'm not saying that he's guilty of anything
Hmm.
because ain't nothing been proven yet. And until
Yeah.
he's had his day in court, you can't say he's guilty. But these are preposterous allegations for somebody that is a premier athlete or was at one point. I'm not going to say he is now, but was a premier athlete at one point,
Yeah.
was super recognizable in the community,
Hmm.
was somebody that a lot of people revered coming up.
I mean,
To
he's a
go from
former
that to
yeah,
where
he's a former WBC middleweight champion. The guy made champion status at one point. So yeah, we were
yeah,
you would look at him and be like, he's a professional athlete, a former champion. somebody whose, name is also holds a lot of weight because of his father,
A lot of
so
gravitas.
so even if he's in that shadow, yeah, and we've seen it before with other athletes where they tend to think that just because they're just such a great athlete that they're above the law, that they can do certain things that, you know, that most people can't do and get away with it and be okay with it. And it's to me it's preposterous that people would think that way, for you to be like,
Said is
oh,
what?
preposterous.
Just want to keep up with
Fucker boy, I swear. I'm gonna drop kick your ass when I see your ass. Yeah.
Woo.
But anyway,
That's preposterous.
yeah, that what you said. In any case,
Anywho,
but yeah, man, it's just a sad thing to see when some of these athletes are just making stupid ass decisions just because you
I mean,
think
he's
that
not the
you're.
first by any
He's
means,
not.
right?
No, he's
But
not,
damn, like, when are they gonna learn?
bro. And
Especially with
he's
the
how old
climate in
now?
America right now,
And
and
how old is he?
when it's coming from the chief,
Mm-hmm.
commander in chief, you already know he's on that ass. And you really out here like I'm gonna
I
just
mean,
do
I'm just do what I feel like doing.
wrong.
Try again.
They about to send you away, dog. Ice done pulled up on him. He got to go.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
yeah, dog, I couldn't believe it either. I thought it was a joke when I saw it, but I was like, the more I looked at it, the more I was like, okay, this is bad. Let me send it to Julio and see what he thinks. So it didn't surprise me when you're like, bro, I didn't think that was legit.
yeah.
But then you see all these stories and you're like, oh,
What the fuck?
that's legit.
That's for real. Yeah.
Hopefully, man, he gets his due diligence, due process, and
Mhm.
then we'll see what the story continues to unfold as. But for right now, he's
It,
looking
it ain't looking
mighty
good.
crazy, bro. It's,
It
it's
ain't
definitely
looking good.
not. It's
No.
definitely not. And we'll see how it all shakes out, though.
Yeah.